Hey guys, I'm Nico Skilla, and welcome back to Ratchet and Clank Going Commando! We are going to be purchasing our first weapon, the disc thing. But we're not going to be using it quite yet. And, I screwed something up. So that's gonna suck. Going to be guessing a time at this point. I screwed up the timer that I had. I forgot to set it. So this will still be a 15-minute video, but it'll be like 15 minutes and a second or something. Something really obnoxious because it's a lot harder for me to be able to easily point out time when I don't have anything to point it out, and I don't really have a clock. But as it was with the last video, there will be, damn it, there will be some things going on. And yes, I am doing this for a reason. You'll see what it is in a second, aside from I'm a heartless bastard. There's a reason, damn it. Got a skill point. If you get enough of those, you can actually get some cool stuff, which is almost entirely the reason to do it. Because the cool stuff that I aforementioned is like you can get skins. No, I think the skins are the bolts, the hidden bolts. But you can get like you can get cheats if you really wanted them. I don't like that though. That guy who's there, he's like, help, help, and you can't help him. You can't ever actually save him. He's just kind of there, doing his due, and you can't do anything about it. To accept that it may not be in your hands, and that you need to continue on with your life. Choices be damned. But then again, this was also so before, like, you could have things like that, like optional events that can do extra stuff for, like, the plot or something of the sort. If something like that happened, like, in one of the newer Ratchet and Clank games, you would definitely almost guarantee to be able to save that guy, but not in this one. This one's a little too early. Oh god. I almost goofed up. Oh god, I did goof up. I goofed up twice. I think there's one more goof up and then I'm just dead. You can press triangle during the messages to stop them, that's what it's telling you. Or you can just go in the menu and, you know, turn it off. Like everybody else. So here's what our upgraded weapon, our first upgraded weapon looks like. It turns it into a minigun that does a shiznit ton of damage. However, on to the next one. You've acquired some nanotech, I think, which is health. It's a health upgrade. Or a health boost. It gives you health. Here's our first big thing that's annoying. This is a boss. It's the first boss. And it's obviously the easiest boss because it's the first boss. And I'm gonna get my ass kicked by it because I can. What? Yeah, give me grav bomb. Alright, gravity bomb is almost back to full. There we go. It gives it a lot of XP for the gun and for your health, which is why it's very good to use the gravity bomb or whatever weapon you're trying to upgrade at the time on, like, the mini-bosses and stuff. And that is another thing that we'll be continuing throughout the series. God, something's wrong. But, yeah, that's it's going to be a big thing. It will impact your gameplay a bit because in these games you do have the leveling up system of weapons. And our second gadget, which this one we get for free. And yeah, that's what it does. You press circle on that, and it it turns on inactive things. It's like I don't remember what it's called. The light powers in Jak 3, which we might get to at some point if I can figure out what to do with that. Because those games are almost solely plot related. Like, the gameplay is pretty backseaty. I'm not gonna screw up the thing on purpose. That would waste my time and yours, and I'm just not about that life. And I said time, not ammo. I can waste that all I want. I can buy it back, damn it. There is some extra stuff you can do here aside... There's some extra stuff you can do here aside from sucking, which can get you a lot of money. And it's funny because the way that you get a lot of money here, destroy the store. We'll be coming back to do that. Because there's a few things we can't quite... I don't think we can quite destroy without better equipment. Disc launcher, go! Disc launcher, launching the discs and kicking your ass. But there's a few things that I can bring up for future content, but most of them are almost solely dependent on, are my viewers going to like this? Like, I don't know what you guys want to see from me. I know that there was one guy who wanted to see Kingdom Hearts, but the save crashed and that game was really long. And I'm going to have to restart it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to have a long month of... I'm going to have a month of RPGs, but it's not going to be for a while, because this is something that I had started around the time that, like, before that guy sent the thing. So, to whomever it may be, if you're still watching my stuff, thank you for watching. I will get to Kingdom Hearts. I just need to finish up the Ratchet and Clank stuff first. And then I can either go back to doing... I can go back and start up Kingdom Hearts again, or I can just have, like, the month of January or something where all of the content for that time is strictly that one game or something of the sort. I don't know. However, now we are going on our way to the next big area in the game, which we will be coming back to, or at least dealing with quite a bit. It's, the Mactar Nebula. It's actually not as bad as it seems. Though there is a few things about it that I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of. Alright, so now it's showing us the other gameplay type, where you don't quite have pilot controls, but you do have really awkward controls for a few of the things. Alright. Yeah, this is just a piloting section. They get very common in later games. In one of the games, I think it's actually like a main feature. Like if you want to teleport to a new planet, you almost have to use the piloting. But that's not bad because the piloting isn't the worst control scheme in the world. It has its moments of being a tad bit awkward, but so does the ground control. Got full shield. There we go. You can also increase and decrease your speed. You can also switch weapons, because you can get other weapons in this. But, as of right now, where we are in the game, they will happen quite occasionally, but they're not, like, big, crazy plot points that you need to make sure you do every single time. They are pretty useful to do, though. Okay, so here, on our next planet, I will break my sound thing, and my music will die. And I will be sad. But, there's a few things about this planet that I really like. One of which is the new gun that you usually get on this planet, the shotgun. But, just off of how we're going to be how this planet works, we're probably not going to be able to do an objective quite yet. But, we're going to definitely try. We aren't going to be able to. But I can show off a gimmick, because I'm pretty sure there is part of the gimmick over here. Yes, I know, my bad, I'm getting as many bolts as I can. I'm going to need them, dammit. Get out of the way, you dork. Shit. Didn't do it fast enough. So on these you have a timer. It's a lot longer than I thought it was, but it's still a timer. Usually it's by the time you get it over to this door. You've got about 2 seconds before it blows up. I forgot that I had to press circle again in order to let go of it. Which means I will almost guaranteed not be able to do the objective. But I can get there, and we can do it next time. But, There's a few things about this place that's really cool, aside from the fact that, it's essentially a giant resort. And here's another one. You link this guy in here, bring him back, and let him go. And you have to try and get him to fall onto the thing. Usually that's the best method. Just fire him as far back as you can. Anywho, right quick before we end, slot machines. They can either give you ammo, bolts, or explode. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and like, and I will see you guys on the next one. See you later.